3 or 4 weeks, we'll be celebrating Spanish Heritage Month. There's a lot of activities going on around the city. Fiestas, special groups coming in to sing. The Cultural Center, I don't know, Live Oak has had all types of activities celebrating the Spanish Heritage Month. And so it's been a good month, and I'm glad that we're able to celebrate and recognize the Hispanic people, especially around this area. Today I want to share something with you that I am personally are involved in. I'm sure that everybody has heard of the some singing group called Boys of the Hood or something like that. Is that right? Men of the Hood or Boys of the Hood. Or... Anyway, I'm involved with a group of men that are called Amigos del Barrio. That means friends of the hood. Friends of the neighborhood. And we get together once a month at a restaurant, at a Mexican restaurant, of course, you know, I mean, we don't go to Chinese food to celebrate Hispanic people. So we meet at a Spanish restaurant once a month, and we just fellowship together, remembering all of us who grew around American Airline Center. All that area was just small frame houses, and that's where we all lived. Little Mexico, it was called. We had our own shoe shop, we had our own cleaners, barber shop, grocery stores. All of this was all around that area. We're known as Little Mexico. And of course, we went to school together and got to grow up together. And so we get together to kind of just reminisce about the old times and talk about some of the experiences that we experienced during our growing up around the neighborhood. And I told you, I think it was last week before that, about Santos Rodriguez, about what happened to him. He was one of the families that lived in the neighborhood. As we get together as men, a lot of us already up in age have moved on. Some have moved up the way out North Dallas. Boy, they really, you know. But they still remember the old neighborhood. So we get together. And we, as we fellowship together, we also make contributions, monetary contributions. And we take that money and we find a family, especially during the holidays, that is in need of clothing, toys for the children, money to pay their bills. And we take that money and we give it to that particular family. Because we, as growing up in the neighborhood, remember what we had to go through, what we struggled. A lot of us were poor and didn't even know it, you know. As long as you had tortillas and beans, man, we were okay. That's all we needed, you know. At any rate, we get together and we reminisce, but we also remember, because we lose a member every once in a while, and we remember that person. And we try to keep this organization alive. We celebrate holidays. One of the big, of course, is 4th of July, and also Memorial Day. You know, we celebrate those because a lot of us from the neighborhood served in the military. And so we know that we need to come together and remember, especially those who have passed away during that time. So I'm very proud, really, to be part of this group. I've been a part of this group, I don't know, 3 years now, maybe. But it's been in existence a good 10 years that I know of. And again, it's something that we want to keep alive and remember how we grew up and how we went through those times. I remember going downtown as a kid to the movies, and there were 2 water fountains. And of course, you know which one we had to drink out of. Not the one that says white only, but the other one where everybody else drank from. So I experienced all of that, and we remember that. Yeah. One of the things I remember is there used to be a bus used to run through our neighborhood. It was called La Tortuga. Anybody know what that means? The turtle. Because it travels so slow. And it went through one of the streets. I don't know if you know what Pearl and Harwood and all those streets are right in there. It would go through there, and it was nothing but a dirt road. And that little bus, it was a small bus. It's just something like the school bus, the small ones, you know. Not the long ones, but the small ones. That size. It would go through the dusty road. The windows were down, and dust just flying all over the place. But we rode that bus, and we could get on that bus for a dime or a nickel or something like that. And that's how we got along. That's how we traveled, you know. And I remember that because finding that dust that fell into those windows was something that I just never will forget. At any rate, all that neighborhood, if you go down there today, you can never recognize it. They're all high-rise office buildings now, apartments, and it's just a lot of businesses now. But that used to be the hood, the neighborhood for the Hispanics, known as Little Mexico. And I just want to share that with you because those are memories that we remember as we grew, as we get together. Amigos del barrio, friends of the hood. Thank you for listening, and I'm glad that we're able to share something with you during this Heritage Month. So, thank you for listening to me. Thank you.